Okay guys, hey, Miss Giordano here, coming from her home. I'm taking some time this weekend to videotape this lesson for you guys because I have to be out Wednesday morning. I apologize. It was a doctor's appointment that I could not cancel. So I'm going to go over with you what it's going to look like this quarter. We have 9 weeks in, and then you guys are going to move on to 4th grade. And so, you know, we've still got a lot of work to do, but you guys have been doing an awesome job, and I know that you're going to do an awesome job again. So let's take a look at what our 4th grade is going to look like. We are going to finish with fractions. We're going to be continuing comparing those fractions and ordering them. We are going to be looking at improper fractions. We're going to be looking at mixed fractions and how those compare to each other. We're also going to be looking at how fractions can be plotted on a line plot and organizing that information through the line plots. Okay, we're also going to do elapsed time. Elapsed time is basically how time passes. You know how to tell time on a digital clock. You've used analog clocks. You can tell time to the hour. You can tell time to the minute. Now we're going to talk about how does that time elapse. How much time has passed by? How much time is coming up? How much time until something is going to happen. I'm sure you've asked your parents a million times, Mom, how much, when will we get there, right? If it's 4 o'clock and you're not going to be there until 6:15, how much time will it take for that to happen? So that's elapsed time. All right, we're going to talk about measurement. We're going to look at standard units of measurement. Standard units of measurement are things like inches, yards, millimeters. We're going to look at liters. We're going to look, which is capacity. So we're going to look at measuring with length, and we're going to look at measuring with capacity. And then after that, we will have covered everything that we need to cover for this entire school year. So you guys have really worked hard and gotten so much done. Can you believe this is all we have left to do? After that, we're going to do our EOG review. We're going to go back and we're going to look over everything that you've done this year. And we're going to make sure that you guys really feel like you have a good understanding of those skills. We're going to review this again. We're going to go back and review our multiplication, arrays. We're going to go back and review the properties of multiplication and all that good stuff. So that's all coming up very soon. So we're going to look back over that, the math skills, but we're also going to look at our test taking strategies, and we're going to decide which ones really work for us and which ones don't. Because Ms. Turner and I have been talking about this, and we realize that there are some test-taking strategies that you guys use that are very helpful. There are some that we think could use some improvement, some that we think are not very helpful. So we're going to take a look at that together, and we're going to figure out which ones really work for you, because there's no reason to use something that doesn't work. Plus, how do they work? Where do we apply it? Some strategies work well for one thing, but maybe not for another. So that's what we're going to be looking at for that, okay? So again, this is what you're looking at for 4th quarter. Not a lot, is it? All right, so I'm looking forward to it. Be good for Miss Melzer.